Hi, welcome to Out of the Rough Chamber Edition. My name's Fred Arnold, and in this show, we'll highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success, both personally and financially. In these tough economic times, I want to provide to you practical solutions to many of today's challenges. And today we have Dana Kopp. Dana Kopp is the chairwoman for the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. Dana, we introduced the Chamber edition of Out of the Rough. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And there are some really hot issues going on right now with the Chamber of Commerce and with the city of Santa Clarita. And I say the city, but greater Santa Clarita Valley. If you're between the mountains, you're one of our family. Redistricting. Tell us a little bit about what redistricting is and where we stand with it.
Well, redistricting is when you have the opportunity to redraw the lines, basically, from our legislators, whether it's at the state level for Senate and Assembly, and then at the federal level for our congressional leader. It also includes the supervisors and Board of Equalization, but mainly the big three are Congress, Senate, and Assembly. And it happens every 10 years. And this year is different because typically what they've done is it goes up to Sacramento or it goes to Washington and it goes in a room and people sit there and talk and argue and discuss why this line should be drawn here, there, everywhere. This year, what is happening is there's a commission, the State Redistricting Commission, that has been put together, and I believe it's 14 commissioners that represent a breadth of people across the state. They had something like 25,000 people apply.
I was one of them.
Yeah, to be part of this commission. Whittled it down to 14, and I would not want this job, but they go across the state and listen to the input of the constituents across the state.
Yes.
There's been a series of meetings that have gone on. You had the opportunity to go and kind of plead your case as to why you wanted, or your organization wanted, the lines drawn in a specific way. And the chamber, representing its membership, went and talked about what we would like to see. And the biggest thing we wanted to see was we need to keep the Santa Clarita Valley whole, as you call it, between the mountains. Because the city is the core, at the core of what that community is, but we're much more than just the city of Santa Clarita. The entire Santa Clarita Valley, there's businesses, residents. My husband owns a business in the city. We live outside of the city. Right. So, you know, so it's my kids don't go to school in the city, but they play sports in the city. So there's a ton, it's back and forth, and in a lot of cases, you're almost hard-pressed to really find someone who knows, hey, where are the city boundaries? Am I in or out?
Most people don't know.
No.
And so you're a Santa Claritan if you're, I think, between the mountains.
Right.
And we love all Santa Claritans, but we wanted to keep it whole when it came to voting, when it came to representing us both in DC and in Sacramento.
Right.
So I know that you testified at one of these hearings.
Yes.
And so far, we're looking like we're relatively whole?
Yeah, they've done the first blush, if you will, at the mapping. And there was some, in the congressional level, there was a couple of things that were a little bit off. They basically cut out the Old Town Newhall up through Old Orchard 1 and Old Orchard 2, and then rode right up through Lyons Avenue. Basically cutting our city almost in half.
Yeah, where did they get that? But Valencia Hills is not.
Yes.
Yeah, so, or Meadows isn't. It's interesting how they do that, but we're working hard and keeping an eye on.
Absolutely. Letters from the chamber, from our members, from businesses who are members, as well as personally going and testifying.
Yeah, so we're really looking after, as a chamber board member, you as a citizen of the Santa Clarita Valley. Let's talk about the business owners, and this is something that's big to us. Redistricting. Well, I'm sorry, enterprise zones.
Yes.
Enterprise zones, really important.
Absolutely, and this came up early in the year when they were talking about the budgeting, and enterprise zones became a real hot topic because it's a tax break to businesses, and California is not known for its helping out businesses a lot of times. And the chamber got behind this one in full force because we needed to protect our businesses, not only for future tax credits, but also for existing banked credits that our members have banked and are depending on going forward.
Right.
So not only did we have a letter campaign and when we sent emails and put together petitions and all of that, but we also went to Sacramento on 2 separate occasions to lobby on behalf of our members to let them know that A, we're not letting this go quietly, and B, showing real world examples of businesses, whether it's Bayless or ADI or Princess Cruises or the city of Santa Clarita or the auto dealerships, and giving real world examples where the enterprise zones work. Santa Clarita is one of the best run enterprise zones we have in the state, and we need to make sure they heard us loud and clear when we went up there.
And one thing that's important is you might not know as a citizen or as a business, there's a lot of businesses out there that are small, mom and pop, or just a little bit bigger than that, and can take advantage of the enterprise zone hiring credits.
Absolutely.
And so it's important that you know we're representing you. We have a couple big events that come out a couple times a year. Actually, we have the golf tournament we just had. We have that in the springtime. But we have the expo.
Yes, we have the Community Expo and the Taste of event that they kind of are back to back. They happen in September this year. Typically it's been in October, but with a couple conflicts and things, we moved them to September. And it allows for our members that are food service members, restaurants, to come out and showcase what they do best.
Right.
And it is a
fun
party.
It is fun.
Great.
And that's the Friday night before
That's the Friday
event.
night. And then Saturday and Sunday, we get down to business, where we have an opportunity for our members to come out and to showcase their business. They can talk about what they're doing. They can give handouts, flyers, discounts, coupons. A lot of people do like fun raffles and games and things to get people interested and advertise their business and what they do.
And that's open to the public, correct?
Absolutely, yes. For the weekend, we get about 5,000 to 7,000 people, depending on, you know, if it rains or the weather has a play into it. But now that we're indoors at the activity center, it's a really great event. The entire family can come. There's everything available.
And if it's in September, it's going to be warm, so it's indoors.
Right, absolutely.
Which is very, very important. I want to talk about one last thing, and that is leadership opportunities. You're a leader of our city. I thought that the last chairs of the Chamber of Commerce, I have a lot of aspiration or appreciation for John Shaffrey. He really worked hard to really set the next 10 years for the Chamber. But there's a lot of leadership opportunities where you can get involved in your community, but also you can meet other business owners.
Definitely.
With like-minded. What are some of the leadership opportunities?
Well, we have great committees at the Chamber. Some of the newer committees that people may or may not be aware of, we have a women's committee that's just starting up. We have our first meeting on next Friday, actually. And it's an opportunity for women entrepreneurs and women business owners to get together and talk about issues that they, might have in common. Another thing that we have is our president circle. It's an opportunity for members to come and meet one-on-one with our CEO and talk about things, and really, great ideas have come out of there. And the best part about it is, if you bring up a topic, a solution, an idea, something that needs to be addressed, action is taken almost immediately, which is fantastic. And it's an opportunity to be a true leader for your chamber and your business, and work together with the Chamber in that way.
Well, I must say I really appreciate what you've done for the Chamber as a Hart grad. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
As a Hart grad and a Santa Clarita in your whole life.
Yes.
You're giving back to the community. I appreciate it as a member of the Board of Directors, as a business owner, and as a resident of the Santa Clarita Valley. I very much appreciate what you've done for the Chamber and what you've done for the city, so thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
The Chamber, if you want to reach out to the Chamber, scvchamber.com.
Correct.
And the phone number.
Don't know it.
Go to the Chamber website.
Yes, it's in my phone. It's program number. It's button number 4.
So go to scvchamber.com.
Correct.
And all the information you need to participate in any of the events there at the Chamber. We're going to jump to a quick break, but when we come back, we have Scott Jetty with Credo Consulting, and we're going to talk about some solutions for your business with Scott.